Perfect. 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 What is going on, everybody? I go by RB, Philly Take with RB, and welcome back to another edition of Sixers Pregame Live with your boy, man. The Philadelphia 76ers come into this off of 3 straight losses, but at this point, you know, it is what it is. We are locked into the 6th seed, last regular season game of the bubble, sitting at a record of 42-30. One game to go. Looks like it's going to be a meaningless one tonight. I don't expect to see much of the starters. There's really not a lot I'm looking forward to in this game other than just getting through healthy and getting onto Monday, which starts the playoffs. We got a big week coming up ahead of us, fellas. Sixers versus Celtics. It's going to be a crazy series. A lot to come on that in the next few days. Just wanted to hop up on here. We've been consistent throughout. I do Sixers pre-games and post-games every single game. What is going on, everybody? How you guys doing? How is your Friday going? Let's see who's up in the chat, man. And before we do that, I actually just want to shout out to the channel members. We got a couple new members as well. Shout out to Sean McQuesson, my guy. I know he's up in here. Just joined the Fire Take All-Star Show. So shout out to him, man. I'm going to drop the link in the description. If you guys have not yet, check out the channel memberships. You know, it's going good right now. We got a lot of fire content coming to those people. Hope everybody's doing well, man. Let's see who's up in the chat. RW says, let's go. You should be at 3K. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate your constant support. We're going to get there, man. Don't worry. We will get there eventually. We will get there eventually. Oscar Lou says, LOL, Jim Boylan finally got fired. And that's a pretty solid way to put today. Jim Boylan getting fired on a random Friday, despite all the rumors, despite all the news. Everyone else could see it, right? It was time. It was time for him to get up on out of there. He was terrible. Maybe he'll find another job, maybe not. Gary Nuss, what's going on, bro? Says, love the Sixers, but time to trade Embiid for Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, and Spencer Dinwiddie. It is not possible to build around Embiid. He's always hurt, and that won't change. Starting it off with a fire take, baby. Woo! We got a lot to talk about, man. But, hey, I don't know if it's time to trade one of these big stars yet, in my opinion. I do not know if it is that time. You know what I mean? But, hey, we'll see what happens. If we ever were, we would definitely have to get a boatload back. Oscar Lou says, imagine going 8-0 in the bubble just to get kicked out of the bubble. And that is describing the Phoenix Suns. You know, they were so cocky. They were so cocky up on their Twitter page, you know, just constantly talking smack. I even tweeted at them today. I said, hey, at Phoenix Suns, can you change your name now from 8-0 to miss the playoffs? Because they were way too cocky, bro. And they missed. Imagine going 8-0, putting your all into these games, and you miss the playoffs, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But what's going on, Oscar? RW, Mets and Phils, 2-1, bottom second, runners on the corner, 2-2. Man, the Phillies are hard to watch, bro. They are hard to watch right now. Get Zach LaVine to Philly ASAP in the offseason. I mean, if he's looking out, if he's looking to get out from Chicago and he's available, I mean, it's going to be a good topic to talk about, my guy. Zach LaVine would ball out in Philadelphia. Birkin says, we are all living in Jalen and Jason's world now. You think so? I mean, I'm guessing you're a Boston fan. Shout out to you for being up in here, man. Got a lot of stuff. By the way, guys, I want to make an announcement real quick. Got a lot of stuff, some interesting things coming in the next few days. Look out for a bunch of videos. Sixers Celtics preview. You know, possibly some collabs. I'm not going to say too much, but definitely some fire coming in the next few days. It's crazy. I thought we would have a little more time between now and the first game of the playoffs, but we only have 2. I mean, we play a late game tonight, and we got 2 days to rest, and we are on it in a playoff series. I mean, we got playoff basketball, baby. We got playoff basketball. I'm so excited for it. I really am. Like, I'm just trying to get through this one tonight. The last couple have been hard, but we got a playoff series against the Boston Celtics on Monday, and I could not be more excited. Look out the next couple days for some fire videos. That's all I'll say. Let's see. Mets 3-2. Of course. Sup, Philly Mike. Philly Mike up in the house says, yo, got something brewing, possibly with RB that will be fire. Hey, I don't want to say too much, but we got some things brewing up, fellas. It's going to be crazy. My guy, Philly Mike, show him some love in the chat. He's up in the building. BLSG, shout out to BLSG, a recent channel member, a member of the Fire Take Legend. Show him some love. Show his channel some love. What's going on, BLSG? Appreciate you being up in here, my guy. 4-3 Mets are winning. Oscar Lou, James Harden about to go to the free throw line 1,000 times a night. Hey, I don't think he's going to be playing that much, but if he plays the first few minutes, he'll get at least 5 free throws, to be honest. Steven Edwards says, we hitting it up here. What's going on, Steven? What is going on? Barn 5 up in the chat. Another channel member. Shout out to all the channel members up in the chat, man. Appreciate your guys' support. What's going on, Barn? Jimmy J, a Celtics fan, says, scouting the competition. Hey, you better do some good scouting. You'll see my vids the next couple days, man. I don't know if you guys got Jimmy J. Let me know. Do you watch like any Celtics YouTubers like that, or are there like some main Celtics YouTubers? Let me know. But hey, some special things coming in, and you better be up in here scouting, man, because I'm gonna tell you how it is, my guy. Just wait a few days here. Let's see. Westbrook out. I don't really care about the game. That's how I'm feeling, man. Reggie 5 says Embiid's going to destroy Tice down low. Hey, we're already getting into that playoff talk. Woo! Embiid is going to be very important in this series, man. He's going to be very, very important. BLSG says 6 players from Boston are out for the first game of the series. Which players? Let me know, BLSG. Are you going to do a playoffs prediction stream? Hey. All I'm saying is I thought I was going to have more time, but in the next couple days, you guys can expect multiple videos. You can expect a live stream, maybe a roundtable, a bunch of stuff. Like if you are a Sixers fan or Celtics fan or just any other NBA fan looking to get the best insight on this upcoming series, tune into this channel in the next couple days. A lot of fire is coming, man. Let's see. Flyers had an off day today. You're right about that, my guy. What's going on, Jonah Lynn? Bulls fans are rejoicing. Bulls fans must be the happiest today, man, on a day where all these games are irrelevant. The Bulls fans are celebrating, and the Phoenix Suns fans are crying, bro. They're crying. RB, what do you think about the chance for us to get Zach? Hey, I mean, if depending on the direction of that franchise, you never know what kind of situation we're going to be in. But if we ever pulled a trigger on something like that, it would break the NBA world. Philly finds what's going on, bro. We need to hire a new coach before we can even start looking to trade away our all-stars. I completely agree with that. I'm not trading anyone. I'm not trading Embiid or Simmons until I get a new coach. A lot of people think different than me, but I know the talent they have. I know the talent that we've had on this roster, and it can compete for a championship. So I agree with you, Philly. James B, what's going on? Says, what's up, RB? We got our matchup. Hey, I'm not mad at the matchup. You know, I was calling for Celtics or Heat. The more I look at it, the way the Heat are playing defense, even though they had an off day today, it's going to be a great matchup. That's what I'll say just in advance. I'm not going to talk about it too much today. Like I said, if you're just tuning in, a lot of videos and streams and content the next couple days before Monday, but it's going to be a good series. That's what I'll say. It's not going to be a 4-0, a 4-1 in either direction. It's going to be a good series. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you. Born Fox says, Buddy wants out of the Kings. I did see that article. They interviewed him and he said, what did he say? He was like, they asked him, they asked him about starting next year, or like, what if he doesn't start? Like, what is his role? And Buddy Hield really just said, like, you know me, you know what I do. Pretty much saying, like, if I'm not starting, I want to be somewhere else. He could be a very real trade target. If Al Horford plays above average in this series, for example, and he ups his value, I mean, Buddy and Al's contracts, I did a video on this months back. I don't know what it's called, but you can go find it. Their contracts are literally almost identical. It would be not too hard of a trade, to be honest. It is a late game. Yeah, it's a very late game. I don't understand why they're televising this on ESPN at 9 p.m. as if people are really going to tune in and like go crazy over this game. Like, we'll get into it in a couple minutes, and this isn't going to be a long stream, probably 30, 40 minutes before, and maybe, a half hour after the game, if you guys are down for it. If not, I'll just do a regular video. But, there's not going to be much to say about this game. McQuestion, what's going on? What happened to the Flyers? I couldn't watch. The Flyers, oh my gosh. I mean, kind of just put me in a bad mood today. They lost 5-0. Just a disgraceful game. Just a disgraceful game. Hopefully it's just an outlier and they bounce back. But whew, that was not good. Don't worry, boys. Sixers in 6. Will you do a post game because the game is very late? Well, I'm going to leave that up to you fellas. At the end here or in a little while, I'm going to ask you guys. And we'll vote on it. And if you guys want a post game live, we'll come on here for a little bit and talk. If not, it's all good, man. It's all good. But be sure to be here Monday. I'm not sure if we're going to do an hour and a half before the game and after the game. I'm not sure yet. But what I do know is these playoff streams are going to be different. There will be lots of people up in here, and I'm going to try to hit all the comments the best I can. But we are going to talk before and after every playoff game. It's going to be crazy, bro. Joe says, I want to see Matisse guarding Harden just to see how he does. I would not mind that whatsoever. The game will end very late. If we get Levine, Brett will not know how to take advantage of him. If we get Levine, Brett cannot be here to coach him. He cannot. Yeah, I mean, you imagine Zach Levine, how mad he got at Jim Boylan. Imagine what he would do to Brett Brown. You know what I mean? Ime Udoka going to the Bulls. Yeah, Sixers assistant, definitely in line for a job. He could potentially go. And the past couple assistants for the Sixers, Lloyd Pierce, Monty Williams, they've gone on to be pretty nice head coaches so far. So I could definitely see them hiring from within the Sixers organization. Can't wait for the day Brett is fired. We will literally have a party up on here, a parade the day he is gone. At this point, can my Mavs pick up Dirk in the offseason? Imagine that. Dirk's my guy, man. Fire Brett Brown, the best day of our life. Barn 5, people want to trade Embiid or Simmons for role players. Then when Toby isn't playing that well, people say, why don't we have another star? It's all talk. Philly fans, a lot of them go back and forth, and they don't stay consistent on their point. They just go wherever the rest of the crowd is going. And it's those kind of people you don't want to listen to that much, Do you think Toby and some picks for Zach LaVine is possible? Well, you know what? If they were high draft picks, I honestly wouldn't rule it out, bro. I really would not rule it out. Given where the Bulls want to go, they have Lauri Markkanen as well. So I don't think it would be out of the equation completely. I don't. People are so mad at Ben and Joe, they aren't thinking. I agree, man. They're really not thinking because it's not every day that you get these two guys on your roster. And just because a coach and an offensive philosophy has kind of derailed this team and a little bit of the roster construction, they automatically think, do you know how many years and picks we had to sacrifice to get these guys? And now all of a sudden, even though they've won 50 games 3 years in a row, it's just time to get them up on out of here. Well, we didn't win 50 this year, but we probably would have if the season had continued, possibly. But now it's just time to get them up on out of here. That kind of stuff is just the stuff that pisses me off. You can tell who's been here and watched this team struggle for years and years and knows this team in and out. And I'm just saying, man. I'm not saying every fan that says we should trade him or him. Sometimes they have good explanations. They have good ideas at least. But it's just some people that, one game trade him, next game trade him. It's a bunch of crap, man. But hey, we got 41 people up in the chat. Can everybody in here right now hit that like button, hit that subscribe, check out the channel memberships, and let me know that you're up in here, man. Shout out to everyone up in the chat. I know this isn't going to be a crazy exciting game tonight, but I appreciate everyone up in here. Starting Monday, we're going to have a crazy amount of energy up in here. Again, I want to shout out the new channel members, Sean McQuestion. Appreciate my guy a lot. What's going on, Sean? But hey, we're going to talk about this game real quick. Really, we usually give our keys to the game. This is what I'm looking for in tonight's game. And you guys let me know in the chat, what are you looking for in tonight's game? Quite honestly, I think the starters should honestly play half of the first quarter. If I was the coach, I would play them probably half of the first quarter or maybe the first quarter, and that's it. I don't think they should see the second quarter. I don't think they should see the second half. I don't want anybody getting injured because it would be a Philly thing to come out here and start our guys in the third quarter. Someone important goes down, and it just doesn't look good, okay? So I would honestly have these guys only play in the first quarter. The rest of the game, your end of the rotation type of guys, let Raul Neto go off and shoot his 30 shots tonight. Hopefully the last game I ever see him in a Sixers uniform. No offense. But guys like that, you know what I mean? So really, I'm not even looking to see if the Sixers win this game. All I'm looking for, literally, my one key to tonight's game is if the Sixers come out and stay healthy and don't have anybody get injured on a freak injury or this happens or someone gets mad or something like just something stupid, you know, like just have a clean game, just a regular game, come out with the energy, you know, the backups, the reserves, maybe fighting for that last spot. And by the way, we will talk about the playoff rotation in a video coming in the next couple days. But yeah, just come out, bring the energy, just have a nice game, just shoot it. If we win, we do. If not, that's okay. But don't let anybody get hurt. Don't let something stupid happen. That's really all I'm looking for in this game, and that's it. So let's see what you guys are looking for. Jonah Lynn, when do you think Brett will be fired? I don't know, man. I'm not the Sixers organization. I would hope that it's this offseason, but we shall see, man. Steven Edwards says, what kind of music do you listen to? Hey, I listen to a whole bunch, man. Hip hop, rap. I can also listen to rock. I like a lot of different kind of stuff, man, but a lot of different kinds of music. Sean McQuestion says, if we fire Brett Brown and trade Al Horford, our offseason is a success. That's a pretty good statement right there, to be honest. Oscar Lou says, I miss Rocco. How many points do you think he's going to drop on us? Well, again, I don't know if they're all going to play the starters, but knowing Rocco and just knowing how inconsistent he was for us, when players play against Philly, I mean, we let him shoot. We give him space and we let him shoot. So I could honestly see Rocco hitting a couple threes against us in the first quarter, to be honest. Hey, shout out to my guy, RW. RW, hold up. Let's get the siren out real quick. We got a new channel member up in the house. Hold up. Hold up. Let's see. Shout out to all the channel members, man. I think we're up to 8 or 9 members already. You guys are the best. You guys continue to inspire me to do this. So shout out to everybody, man. Let's give them a nice old air horn. Yes, sir. Welcome to the Fire Take Squad, baby. RW up in the building. Fire Take Nation. Shout out to RW, a new channel member. I see the fire emojis. Hey, every channel member up in here right now, drop the fire emojis in the chat, man. Drop the fire emojis. Shout out to RW. Appreciate you, my guy. Let's see. Barn 5 says, I want a new coach after this season. More than 2 years. More after this season, then 2 more years of Joe and Ben. If they can't work, then I think about trading one of them. That's a pretty good. I think that's a pretty good outlook on it. That's a pretty good outlook. I would like to see what else they do if they surround them with shooters, but I agree with you, Barn. Ryan Rowe, what's going on? Welcome to the chat, my guy. What's going on, man? How you doing? Jonah Lynn, Sixers need to shut down James. Look, James Harden, if anything, is going to play the first quarter. If there's anybody in this game that is not going to play more than a few minutes, in my opinion, it's going to be James Harden. You let your guys go in, get a couple shots up, get the rust off. That's it. That's it. You're going to see a bunch of other guys in this game if they even play. Like someone else just said, Russell Westbrook's out. You know, apparently he's going to miss the first game of the playoffs. So yeah. I agree the starters should only play 6 minutes. They should not play more than that. If I'm the Sixers, I might not even play Joel Embiid, to be honest. I might not even play him. Let's see fresh trim. You can see right here, man. Got the fresh cut playoffs Monday. I'm hyped, man. Who do you trade first, Ben or Joel? I will not answer that at the current moment in time. Like I said, I would have to see how the roster is constructed around them, but interesting thing to think about, but not at the current time. Terry Stotts to coach the Sixers. No way. Joe says, I'm looking for Shake to play better than he did in the last 2 games. Shake Milton is actually one guy who I could see playing extended minutes tonight, just to try to get him in his rhythm. Honestly, Shake is going to be one of the X factors for the Sixers in this series. We need that shooting, as we've talked about. We need that consistent shooting. Is it going to be Furkan Who knows? He could show up one game, the next game he might not. But what I do know is that Shake Milton, if he is in the starting lineup, he's going to have to come in and he's going to have to knock down, man. He's got to play a lot more confident. And like Joe said, I really need to just see him engaged more. Like, he just has to be solid. If he has another bad game tonight, man, I'm not going to feel good about him going into the playoffs. Shout out to all the channel members dropping the emojis up in the chat. Steven Edwards says, not even a Sixers fan, but put Matisse on JT. Who are you talking about? James Harden? Oh, we're talking about the Celtics. My fault. Jason Tatum, right? Yeah. Matisse could potentially start. Honestly, I've been replaying all these kinds of possibilities in my head. And like I said, I made a Sixers Celtics prediction video like months back before, basketball return and everything. But I definitely got to go back and really update it and make a new one for tomorrow because, a lot has changed since that time. Are you going to make a playoff bracket prediction? No, I'm not. I'm just going to talk about my Sixers and whoever we're playing, I guess. So maybe I'll make one, but, maybe I'll post that to the channel members or something like that. I don't know. But I have not planned to do that. Knowing Sixers, they're hiring Jim Boylan. If they were actually to hire Jim Boylan, I digress my Sixers rights. I will never make a Sixers video again on YouTube if they hire Jim Boylan. And I'm stating that right now. And I'm 100% serious. Fire Brett Brown says offseason 1, fire Brett Brown. 2, get rid of Al. And 3, get shooters. That's pretty much what we're looking at, fellas. That is what we're looking at. Ryan Rowe says, I hit the like button and subscribe. Shout out to Ryan Rowe. If you guys are up in here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and keep on doing you guys. Appreciate the support. Mo Lester says, what do you think about the Bulls firing their coach? It was time, man. I mean, he's just not a good coach. He is not a leader amongst men. I mean, he just did everything opposite of what they were trying to do. So I would have gotten him up out of there even beforehand. Shake has been in somewhat of a slump. If starts hitting shots, he does not miss. That's how he has to be in this Boston series. I'm telling you, fellas. We've seen these guys heat up. Furkan last game heats up, but it's not against a playoff defense. Playoff defense is very slow in a half court. It's completely different. And our guys, I don't see a lot of guys who can hit contested shots. So it's going to be a point of emphasis for us to look at. Nadir says Shake shouldn't start. I actually think he should. And if he's not hitting tonight, I would let him go ahead and shoot 15 shots tonight. If he doesn't hit, honestly, I mean, I don't know if I would start him in the playoffs. I don't. I respect that. I wouldn't trade either of them ever. I agree. I want to see Jay Rich guard Harden. We pretty much know what Matisse can do on D. I want to see Josh step up. Josh is another one. He's got to be consistent. He's got to do his thing. So I agree. Christian Eves, Ben and Wild, what's going on, man? How you doing? Steven Edwards, Jock Vaughn is a good coach. Team should be watching. That name sounds familiar, but where are they from? Like, what team? If we get past this, the Celtics and Ben comes back in the second round, should our starters be Ben, Josh, Tease, Glenn, Joel for a defensive lineup? It would depend who we're playing. I don't know. I don't think Ben Simmons is going to come back at all, but if he did, he's definitely got to be up in there. And if we want a defensive lineup, then yeah, I mean, that doesn't sound too bad. Joel should not play Shake. Joe should not play. Shake should play more minutes. I agree. I would give Shake a real shot, and I'd honestly be evaluating him. Obviously, he's not. I mean, if Shake can't go out and hit shots against these guys, maybe he just doesn't have it. Maybe the hiatus kind of hurt him. You know what I mean? Mo Lester, Shake is better as a spark plug off the bench. I agree. I would honestly consider starting Alec Burks. BLSG says the 6 players who are out are Gordon Hayward, Kemba, Marcus Smart, Jalen, Tatum, and Tice. For the first game of the I don't know about that, BLSG. I'm gonna have to check up on that. I think those guys will be in. Maybe are you talking about for today's game if they play, like their last game or what? Because if they're out for the first game, I mean that's gonna sway things a lot, man. Hey, I gotta admit, Sixers are gonna be good this year, but I like them all the way back to AI. Hey, it's gonna be tough for the Sixers uphill battle, but we'll see what happens, man. But I respect it, man. I respect it. He's the interim coach for the Nets. Got to get off. Appreciate you, man, for being up in here. I'll definitely take a look at him. I mean, the Nets are doing all right now, you know. I feel like the main reason we're starting Shake is to develop him. I feel like he can be a Lou Will off the bench. Yeah, good point. He needs to play more. He needs to play more. Needs to get time under his belt. Don't forget, I mean, he's still new to the league, you know. Disagree. Burks is a better spark plug off the bench, more consistent scorer. I agree. I do like him off the bench, and I think he has provided well off the bench, but he's got to play sufficient minutes. I'm just saying, you know, if Shake can't hold his own, then what are we going to do in the playoffs? I feel like Alec Burks would be able to react to playoff defenses better than Shake right now. I'm just saying. But, hey, I gave my key for the game, man. Like I said, just don't want to see anyone get hurt. Nothing stupid happens. I mean, I don't even think we should do, like, game predictions. We'll do, like, 2 of them because I don't think the starters are going to play like that. But give me, since we're talking about Shake Milton, give me a Shake Milton prediction up in the chat. Give me a Shake Milton up in it. Give me a Shake Milton stat prediction up in the chat. I'm going to say Shake plays about – honestly, I think he's going to play a full load tonight. I think he's going to play like 26 minutes. And, yeah, I mean, look, I'm hoping Shake is able to find his shot and his confidence. I don't know. I'm going to say Shake has – I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I think against the Rockets and against pretty much a secondary unit of defense, I think he's going to have like 18 points, hopefully finally hit some shots. I'll give him 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. If we want to see the Shake Milton that played against the Clippers every game, if we see that Shake Milton, we are deadly. I agree, man. I mean, that's the kind of Shake we need to step up in a Boston series. Honestly, I'm talking about the first game for now. What are you talking about? The Boston? So the Boston series. I don't think all of them are going to sit out, but I'm definitely going to check that. What about Shayok? Do you think he's good? I think he's good. I just don't think he has near enough experience. You can't throw that guy into the fire right away. I don't think he'll see the court in a playoff series. This whole playoff rotation is going to be interesting, though, because I'm telling you guys, and this will kind of be a little bit of a leak into my playoff rotation video, I really think Mike Scott has earned himself a spot. I really do, just based off the way he's played. I could definitely see us going to a 10-man rotation. I think it's going to be a 10-man rotation, man. Even though Brett might go with a 9, he might roll with a 9-man. I just don't see it happening because each guy is they're very inconsistent. But you know, when they heat up, we're going to need that production. So we'll see, man. But 12, 11, and 1 for Shake Milton. 15, 5, and 7. Good prediction. Nathan says, we can't beat Celtics without Shake and Harris scoring consistently. Absolutely, 100% agree. Tobias is another one. I got a lot of hopes up for him, but, hey, he's got to score, man. He can't have these nights where he goes for 10 points in the playoffs. It's not going to win a series, you know? What would be a good coach for the team? I'll probably end up making a video on this, you know, after this season, but in my opinion, it's got to be someone with some experience. I don't want to see a newbie up in there. Just my opinion. I want to see someone that knows the game, knows the ins and outs, the X's and O's, and is going to get the best out of our guys. It is going to be a tough kind of coach. That is really what I think we need. But that's just my opinion, man. 18, 6, and 4 for Shake. 23, 2, 10, and a steal. All right, so we got some high hopes for Shake. I'm really hoping for the best for Shake Milton. He's got to come out and show us something tonight. If not, it's like I don't know if I have the confidence of putting him in right away. I don't, man. I don't. Hold up, we got a new channel member. We got a new channel member up in the house, baby. Rick Bennett, my guy, man. It's been long time no see. It's been a little while, man. Hope everything's doing good, my guy. Hey, shout out to Rick. He's now a part of the Fire Take Legends. You know, thank you for all the support, my guy, as always. Shout out to Rick Bennett. Let's get the air horn up in here, man. Hey, we got another Fire Take Legend. And for the Fire Take Legend, I got to give you 2. I got to give you 2 hits on the horn. Show Rick Bennett some love up in the chat. All the members, drop the emojis right now, man. Drop the emojis. Hold up. Yes, sir. Shout out to Rick Bennett. Hold up. Hold up. We got one more coming. We got one more coming from Mr. Rick Bennett. Appreciate you, my guy. Yes, sir. Shout out to Rick Bennett up in the chat. Now a part of the Fire Take squad. Fire Take legend Rick Bennett up in the house. What's going on, my guy? How you feeling? How's everything going, my guy? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Woo. It's a good night so far, baby. It's a good night. I'm hyped for some playoff basketball starting next week. I mean, at least the NBA has had, that good, authentic feeling to it. A lot better than the other sports, in my opinion. It's actually been at least enjoyable to watch, and I think the playoffs are going to really ramp up. You're going to hear a lot of guys talking smack. I'm telling you, man, it's coming. It's coming. Let's see, man. Appreciate you, Rick Bennett. Hope everything's good, my guy. Bro, I was going to say start Mike Scott for Boston, but realistically, he should be sixth man. I think he's going to come off the bench. I do think he's earned a spot, bro. Rick Bennett says, good evening. Been a while since I popped in a stream. Been crazy busy. Hey, hope everything's good, man. Hope you and your fam are safe, bro. Hope you and your fam are safe, my guy. But it's always good talking with you. And we got a lot of heat coming, so hope you could tune in for the playoff streams, man. Every pre and post game. Big Play Slay says, you're going to lose. Gonna lose what? The playoff series? Welcome to the club, Rick. Welcome to the Fire Take Nation, a Fire Take legend up in the chat. Shout out to Rick. Hey, you got all the members and every member up in here. You guys have some fire content coming your way the next week or two. Let me just say that. I mean, it's going to be crazy. Hopefully, we'll have the ability to add a couple more emojis now, because every time we go up a couple members, we can add more emojis, and I got some cool ones in store, man. Who needs Burks to play? What do you mean, like tonight or in the series? We're going to need a lot out of Alec Burks in the playoffs, man. He's got to be that rock off the bench, for sure. Big Play Slay says, yeah. So we're talking about the playoff series? I mean, hey, we'll see, man. What team are you a fan of? Julian with the classic fire, Brett Brown. You already know what it is, man. Hey, look, that I've been saying, one reason I am a little bit terrified of Boston is because of Brad Stevens. You guys can say what you want about him. A lot of people get in my ear, oh, he was exposed last year. No. Kyrie Irving was exposed last year. Brad Stevens, you see what he's able to do. He elevated Jason back up this year. He elevated Jaylen Brown. Look, Brad Stevens is going to be a hard get in the playoffs, man. It's going to be hard to defeat that guy. I'm just saying. Keeping it real. All of us need to buy Fire Brett Brown jerseys. Hey, if someone makes a clothing line with that, it's going to be something different, bro. It's going to be crazy. Julian says Mike D'Antoni greater than Brett Clown. Yeah, I agree with that. D'Antoni, I mean, he's not. He'll just have that same old casual expression tonight, What's up, RB? Playoffs are here. Are you talking matchups? Hey, what's going on, Jersey boy? And everyone up in the chat. These next 2 days are going to be crucial. Expect a live stream. Expect a roundtable. Potentially. Expect something crazy. I'm telling you, I got something brewing up. And expect some key playoff videos discussing the entire playoff preview, the entire matchup between the Sixers and the Celtics. It's coming. Hey, if you have not yet, hit the notification bell. Turn on notifications so you are instantly notified when I upload these fire videos, man. Remember the Towns and Embiid fight. Yeah, that was crazy. Look, and Embiid's going to have that swag about him in the playoffs. I wouldn't mind getting all up in the face of Marcus Smart. I wouldn't mind of us getting a little bit chippy because I know Boston's going to bring that, man. I'm thankful I have a job. Work has been busy. Thanks, everyone. Hey, glad to hear everything's good, Rick, and I appreciate you, my guy, for sure. Everyone start chanting fire Brett Brown. We might be doing that in a week or two. Drew 210, my guy, what's going on, bro? How are you doing, man? Appreciate you being up in here, man. Everybody's going to eat their words. Sixers in 6 or less. I like it, Area 76. Love the confidence. Mo Lester says, if Joe can't stay healthy this series, somebody got to get him in shape. Look, I'm praying, man. No injuries. I'm crossing my fingers, man. No injuries. None. But, hey, we're going to do a couple more stat line predictions for this game. Just want to read some more of these comments. Aaliyah Davis, what's going on? How you doing? How's the Phillies? What's the score right now? Sixers fan all the way. I love it, man. Sixers, look, I had on the last pregame, on the last postgame, right? When we got off here pretty quick. After that, if you go back and look at the comment section of that postgame live stream, I had tons of Raptors fans. Like, there are a lot of Raptors fans literally still coming at me on that video. If we get to the second round and we play Toronto again, I'm going to need everybody up in here. I'm going to need all your consistent energy, bro, because them Raptors fans, they do come crazy on YouTube. I'm telling you. Mo Lester says Brad Stevens is a good coach. He can get something good out of anyone. And look, a big part of this series, which I will break down, is Al Horford. Like, it could go either way. Maybe Brad Stevens knows how to negate Al Horford, but maybe it'll go the other way. Al's been playing well lately, man. Gonna try to make fire Brett Brown shirts. I love it. It's sad that even Brad, an amazing coach, couldn't contain Kyrie Irving's ego. Nets fans think they're making the finals. Crazy. If we trade Al and get Buddy and Montrez, Sixers in 4. I love it. Hope we get Sixers-Lakers finals for max amount of Thibault and JaVale vlogs. Imagine that, bro. That's a good point. Imagine that. That'd be crazy. G&G Productions, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you being up in here. It says, I'm excited for the playoffs. I cannot wait. I can't wait. I'm banking everything on the Sixers and the Flyers right now. I really am. I'm enjoying it. Rick Bennett says, what should I be looking for in this game? RB, what will you be watching for? I want the RB keys of the game. Hey, Rick, I already gave the keys of the game, but tonight is the shortest key of it all. Like, honestly, I expect the starters to play maybe a quarter or less than. If it was up to me, I would play them 6 minutes and get them out and let the bench guys go to work. Really, the only thing I'm looking for tonight, honestly, is nothing stupid to happen. Like, no bad injuries that are going to derail the Sixers even further. Nothing stupid to happen. A guy goes down with a lingering injury, makes a bad, but like, you know what I mean? Just come out with your energy. Just come play this last game, get through it healthy. And really, we only got 2 days now to rest. Get ready. Get your mind ready for the playoffs. You know what I mean? Get in that rhythm. A guy like Shake Milton, who we just talked about, get that confidence going. Let it fly. Shake's got to get it. He's like, these guys need to step up and show us that they are ready for the playoffs, man. That's really all I'm looking for. It's like the seedings are already locked in, so there's not much to play for tonight. I just don't want anyone to get hurt, man. Area 76 says, feels so bad about Phoenix winning every single game and not getting a chance to even play in the play-in game. Hey, I would be upset for them, but whoever's running that Twitter account is way too cocky. They are way too cocky. And you know what? Good. They wanted to talk all that smack. Well, you missed the playoffs, baby. You missed it. Hopefully D-Book will request a trade, man. Philly's losing 4-2. Wow. I didn't expect that. It was probably the bullpen again. Phillies have been making me sick, Aaliyah. Let me tell you. Been making me sick. Shake Milton will score 19, 3, and 3. Lakers fan, more like LeBron fan. Phillies don't ask. Hey, I'm done asking about it. I got you. Of course they are. They're the Phillies. I missed the Wells Fargo Center Energy Vibe during the playoffs, bro. I would have found a way to get up on in there and make like a playoff vlog or something. Hopefully in the future years we can do something like that. Man, that would have been crazy. It's going to be interesting watching these games without fans. I think there's going to be a lot of chippiness with the players. Embiid has to drop 30 for you guys to win. Your team has to step it up. Can't just be one player. Got to bully them. And I'm a Lakers fan, by the way. Embiid needs to sneak Marcus Smart in the playoffs when he leaks. Expects it. Can't wait to see Alec Burks go crazy in the playoffs. He'll seriously be an X factor. I agree. Did you see the Derrick Jones injury? I did not see it. I was watching part of that game, but I did not see it. Let me know what happened. Because if he got hurt in a meaningless game, that's even more of a reason not to play your guys tonight. Really. Everyone start chanting one thing, fire Brett Brown. RW with the fire take. Drop the fire emoji, baby. Says Sixers in 4. Sixers in 4. Wow. Aaliyah Davis, go Sixers. Vaughn215, what's going on, bro? Shout out to you, man. Looking for no Embiid. He needs as much rest as he can get and no injuries. I agree. And he's gotten banged up the last couple games. Harris and J. Rich need to give it their best in the playoffs. J. Rich defense has been key. Yep, I agree. I'm expecting to see J. Rich either on, honestly, probably a mix between Brown and Kemba Walker. But we'll get into it more in the breakdown. Again, guys, look for the next couple days Turn on the notifications if you have not. I'm going to be dropping a lot of Sixers content, discussing the series, key matchups, rotations, a bunch of stuff. D-book the Philly. I wish. No injury. Starters play a quarter. That's it. I agree. Season tickets went to waste. Wow. I mean, that's terrible. Terrible. Michael Morin, what's going on? Says go Birds. Shout out to you up in here. Shout out to the members. He hurt his neck off a screen. Wow, man. That's terrible. How long is he out? Got carted off on a stretcher? Oh, my gosh, man. That is terrible. That is in a meaningless game? Man, that's sad. That's sad. Got carted off. Wow. That's really sad, man. Pray that you get more subs in the future. Appreciate you, Mike, man. Means a lot. Shout out to you. Hey, we'll probably be up on here for about 5-10 more minutes. The game's getting ready to start. We did one prediction, Shake Milton. I'm not sure who else is going to play. Let me get one more. Let me get a Raul Neto prediction up in the chat. Let me get a Raul Neto stat line. He's played good the last couple days. I'm hoping this is the last time we see him this season, and I'm hoping this is the last time that we see him in a Sixers uniform. I mean, I'm really hoping so. I don't wish the guy bad luck or anything with his career, but please don't get duped into playing this guy in the playoffs. Please. The Lakers, Bucks, and Raptors have the best chance to sweep. We'll see, man. I think there's going to be some sleepers. I'm telling you, man. I think Shake Milton will drop 20 plus tonight. Good prediction. Hope the Sixers win. Need a Philly win today, right? Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Raul Neto 0-0-0. Nadir says, what would be different without Brett? He has stopped playing Neto, and Furkan should be out of the rotation. So what more? What more? I mean, how about an offensive philosophy? How about an identity on the offense? How about getting guys up to play games? And how about teaching these guys how to play defense? I mean, we can't go under screens in this Boston series. Look, I'm not going to get too far into it right now, but we cannot go under screens. They have 4 athletic guards and wings that can shoot. That will be a key. I mean, those are just some of the things off the top of my head, but there's a lot more. Neto, I think he's going to have another good game tonight. I hope it doesn't dupe Brett into playing him in the playoffs. But I'll say Raul Neto has like 18 points again. I do. 14-3. Raul Neto, 45, 25, and 10, career high 48 minutes. Hey, I might have to start thinking about playing him, to be honest, if he puts that up. 0-0-0. Goes for a game-winning shot, but it rims out. 19-6-2. 6-0-0 and a block. I like the block. He had a block that I was like, yo, Raul Neto really got a block. Crazy. If only Shake shot the ball every possession like Neto does. I'm telling you guys, watch this closely. Shake comes out and shoots like 5 times in the first minutes of the game. And then he just stops. He just stops being aggressive until the fourth quarter. It's weird. Neto, 15 points, 15, 4, and 3. In all seriousness, 6, 5, and 2. Neto going crazy in his last game. 50, 11, and 7. 8, 6, and 3. Nets will seriously put the Raps in big trouble. Woo! Fire take up in here. Sean McQuestion, 4 points. BLSG. Shout out to the channel members, by the way. And we got 2 new members up in here tonight. RW and Rick Bennett. Shout out to you guys. 21, 4, and 6. 0, 2, and 1. 15, and 5. Spencer Howard just got hurt. I just saw that notification. Of course he did. Of course. How about holding players accountable? That's beating a dead horse. If you go back and look at every Sixers video I've made this season, I've said the word accountability in there. Like, really. How about holding the guys accountable? I absolutely agree. Raul Neto will drop 20 plus again. Since when did Brett stop playing Raul and Furkan? Right? He stopped playing Raul Neto, and then as soon as we got injuries, here he comes right back in. 18 points can't happen. Brett will get ideas. Please no, Brett. Please no. RW says, did you like Gabe? Absolutely not. Dude was nuts. But hey, we're going to go ahead and give our game predictions, even though it doesn't matter. But real quick before that, can you guys, everyone in here, there's above 40 people up in here. Can you guys comment in the chat right now? Do you want a post-game live for about 40, 45 minutes after the game, or would you prefer just a post-game reaction? Can you guys let me know in the chat right now? Which one do you want? I'm gonna just look at the majority here, because if people don't want the post game live and they're not gonna be up on here, then there's no reason to do it. You know what I mean? But hey, starting Monday, pre and post games, every playoff game, the energy will be crazy. The energy will be crazy. Let's see. So we got a yes. All right. I got you. Everybody's saying live stream. So, hey, you guys better be up on here, man. I'm going to be a little tired, but I will find somehow, some way. The Sixers will lead this game, but, somehow, some way and lose it. No, I'm just kidding. But, hey, I'll find a way to get hyped up on here for the post game, at least for a little bit, At least for a little bit. Let's see. The majority says yes, so we'll go with a live stream. We'll get up on here for a little bit, and we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But these next couple days, some fire content, baby. Some fire content. Let's see. Who you got, Lakers or Blazers? Hey, the Blazers haven't even made it yet, but given that they beat the Grizzlies, it's going to be a good series, I'm telling you. But I will take the Lakers in that, probably. I probably will take the Lakers. But I will have Dame dropping, 40 or 50 a couple games. We should trade Shake in a package for CP3. Now that his value is kind of high. If we were able to get rid of the other contracts, or at least one, maybe. But his contract is kind of sketchy, man. Shout out to everyone. Thank you guys for commenting as well. Appreciate you guys up in here for real. Some people think the Nets have a better chance of being the Raptors than you have on the Celtics. I don't even know what to say today. To that. Shake Alzai in a first and second for CP3. Woo! It's a lot. Reaction on the Cowgirl signing Everson Griffin. Look, it's a good pickup. I don't think it puts him over the top, but if you saw that intro video, the dude looked very weird in that video. It was pretty funny. Shout out to everyone up in here, but hey, we're gonna give our game score predictions right now. So I guess I'll go first, man. Look, I really don't know. I'm guessing it's gonna be a bunch of reserves in this game. We'll probably see some good scoring, but at the end of the day, man, you know what? For the heck of it, I'm gonna pick the Sixers to win this game. I picked them to lose the last couple. I'll pick them to win this game. Raul Neto goes out on a bang. Raul Neto for MVP leads the Sixers with 18 points, and I think we go off. I think the Sixers win this one like 117 to 114, 117 to 114. Off the top of my head, a bunch of reserves going crazy, and you know what? Why not go off with a win and get us ready for Monday? I'll pick the Sixers to win this game, honestly, even though I really don't care. Post-game live, even though the trolls are going to lurk. They always lurk. They always are in here lurking. They're in here right now. I bet there's a dislike on this stream. Look, of course, there's one dislike on this stream. Of course, there's a troll lurking up in here, man. Let's see. Sixers, please don't have big leads and blow them in the playoffs. A lot of that will come down to Brett Brown, which will be discussed. Let's see. Rockets or Sixers 124 to 122 on a Shake buzzer beater. I like it. Joe is playing tonight. Thanks, Brett. I hope he doesn't play for more than half of the first quarter. I'm really serious because he has gotten banged up the last couple games. Lakers getting whooped in the first round, and AD is leaving. Woo. I heard rumors of Shake in a package for Drew Holiday. Interesting. Farhan, what's going on? How you doing? If I can't watch, I'll watch when I'm in the office. Shout out to you, Rick. Shout out to you, my guy. Sorry for not coming on the lives lately. I live in Australia, and I have to go to school while some of the games happen. Hey, it's all good, man. It's all love. We'll be starting pre- and post-game live streams for the playoffs on Monday. I don't know exactly what time it is there, but I just appreciate you coming out to support and always, showing love and everything. But shout out to you. Hope everything's good. I hope you guys are safe and everything. 115 to 109. Lakers in 7. 117 to 115. Sixers at the buzzer. 112 to I don't care. Sixers win. There we go. Who's your bubble MVP? Man. There's a few. But honestly, I'm gonna have to go with Dame Lillard, man. And if Joel Embiid was healthy and didn't get hurt, he's probably number 2 or number 3. But honestly, Dame Lillard, man. Dame Lillard's been on it. Maybe even Devin Booker, but I'll go with Dame since he made the playoffs, or at least the play-in game. 117 to 110, Sixers win. Mario Shayok, 2 straight daggers. There we go. Forgot, where do you watch the Sixers game? Just at home, man, at home. Maybe one day in the future, if I can build out a bigger studio, get a gaming PC, save up for that. Hey, maybe we'll be able to build something out and do like live play-by-plays, but that's for the future, man. We're just getting started on this. I'm telling you, a lot coming to the channel. 100 to 99 Sixers. 133 to 130. Harris getting a buzzer and gets 32. I don't think he'll be in that late, my guy, but hey, maybe he'll get a buzzer in the first quarter. But I like it, man. I like it. 120 to 115. Playoffs start the same day school starts. Interesting. I hope everybody's safe, man. 124 to 121. I'd rather have Drew than Shake, honestly. Gives us an elite defensive backcourt and some shooting from Drew. I miss Drew because I used to watch him every night, literally every night. And look, watching him and Lou Will, it just brings back good memories, man. It brings back good memories. Dame time. Sixers fans, finals run, sweet playoffs. Dame bubble MVPs averaging like 50 points. Lucas, what's going on, man? About to get up on out of here. The game's about to start. I know you watch at home, but like what channel? Oh, my fault. I just watch on NBC Sports Philly. Yeah, right here, NBC Sports Philly. But it says, do you watch on ESPN? I'm probably gonna watch it on ESPN tonight if one of the Van Gundys is on there, and Mark Jackson, a potential coaching candidate for the Sixers, because let me tell you, the Van Gundys are smart. They're intelligent, and Mark Jackson is up there too. So I definitely want to hear what they got to say about the Sixers. Let's go, Birds. What's going on? Philly Talk Podcast. Shout out to my guy, Philly Mike, says we might have something special. Hey, I kind of teased it earlier on, but let me tell you guys, something special might be happening on Sunday. You guys can stay in tune for it. If you have not yet, once you get off this stream, we're about to get up on out of here. Go sub up my guy, Philly Mike. Shout out to him. One of the realest up in here, man. Shout out to everyone. We're about to get up on out of here. Again, a meaningless game, but you guys wanted the live stream after the game, so we'll come on here for a little bit. Hope you guys have a good time watching the game. Hope I can stay awake. I'll be tweeting throughout the game at RB Philly Tate. Go ahead and follow me. Shout out to everyone that came up in the chat. Shout out to Philly Mike and the rest of the people up in here. You guys are some real ones. I got to tell you, you guys are some real ones. It's a tradition to watch Zoom off commentate. It really is, man. It really is. But hey, hope you guys have a good time. Catch you guys in a few hours. You guys have a good one. RB, Philly Tate with RB, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.